So, hello Canes fans once again. If you guys don't remember me, I posted some reviews of the Hurricanes Boston series. I have also done my top 10 favorite Hurricanes of all time, and then I also did another video on how I would restructure the NHL. So, today I decided, I was just thinking, what can the Canes do to get better, and other teams that they can do to get better when it comes to trades. Now, I want to point out I have some hot takes when it comes to hockey, trading, and free agency that does not age well at all. I actually thought we lost the Dougie Hamilton trade, especially because with Ferland leaving, but like with the unrestricted free agency of Ferland, I actually thought for a bit we had lost the trade. I don't think that's true anymore. I think Dougie Hamilton is a better defenseman than Noah Hanifin, even though I like Noah Hanifin. I wouldn't call him a bust. I don't think Noah Hanifin was as good as we thought he was, or as he thought people he was going to be, but I still think he's a solid top four defenseman. But I think Dougie Hamilton is a borderline elite defenseman who can play on the top two. He might be elite. I think Slavin is an elite defenseman, so if you think Dougie Hamilton is better than Slavin, it is interchangeable for people, then yeah, you could say Dougie Hamilton is an elite defenseman. You can make that argument. I don't know if I would personally make it, but yes, Dougie Hamilton it can be a defenseman who came on the top two. I thought we lost that trade. The Skinner trade, I actually understood. I at first thought it was a horrible trade, but then I realized Brind'Amour didn't really have a spot for Jeff Skinner. It was the end of his contract. We got a pick and a prospect for him. So we didn't let him walk with nothing. He didn't have a spot in the lineup Brind'Amour wanted. So yeah. And then the Reimer signing I hated, and now I've actually done a flip and actually think Reimer is kind of the better goalie over Mrazek. And I think if we're going to keep one, we should keep Reimer as the backup and get rid of Mrazek. However, that could be another hot take I have that doesn't age well. I get things wrong all the time. So when I talk about a trade I was thinking the Hurricanes could try and make, this could be a trade that would not age well, maybe shouldn't be made, because it is a good thing I'm not in hockey management. But so I want to preface it with a disclaimer, and I don't want to pretend I know more, because I don't. If I knew more, I would have a job in hockey management. But I was thinking what came to light with Hurricanes against Boston is we need to get tougher. And we have a surplus of defense. If we could play 8 defensemen, that would be ideal for the Hurricanes. However, we don't. We don't have enough spots. We actually have too many defensemen on our team that are too good to be healthy scratches, and we need to get tougher. And one thing I was thinking is there is a team that does need better defense that has a tough player that Carolina could get. I'm actually going to pose this question to the Oilers subreddit too. So the trade I was thinking was Brett Pesce for Zach Kassian, because Edmonton needs better defense, and Zach Kassian needs Carolina needs to get tougher. Zach Kassian, the toughness of Zach Kassian goes back to Carolina, and the defense of Brett Pesce goes to Edmonton. Now we could also give up a different defenseman, but I think Brett Pesce, for me personally, I feel is kind of the expendable one, because Hayden Fleury is playing really well. He's younger than Brett Pesce, and I think Hayden Fleury had a breakout series against Boston. So, but you could throw Hayden Fleury in if you want. I prefer Brett Pesce. I think Brett Pesce is the safer one to trade away, and he's a defensive defenseman, which is exactly what Edmonton needs, especially with Chiasson leaving. So that's the trade I was thinking. Now, look, I think Carolina is actually giving up more for Zach Kassian, because Zach Kassian is a heavy player. He's on a relatively expensive contract for his age. I think Brett Pesce's on a safe contract, so I think Carolina should try to get a third back. I think a third evens out the trade. However, Edmonton fans that are watching this might disagree. But yeah, so that's the trade I had in mind. This is just a quick video that I literally had as I was going to sleep, and I just popped open the computer and thought I'd shoot a video on this trade and propose it to both fan bases as a Hurricane reviewer. So yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the content that I'm providing on the channel, please give it a like. If you really like it, why not subscribe? I'll be doing hurricane reviews for the start of the season on December 1st. I might do some stuff on the Stanley Cup Finals. So if you're interested in that comment and you, by some miracle, actually like my personality, go ahead and subscribe and, just, and I'll see you guys in my next video.